Even though some offerings may leave a positive impression on human beings, they may not necessarily impress God. But there was an offering that so greatly impressed Jesus that he called his disciples to watch it. Strangely, he told them that the small amount that the poor widow gave was more than the much that the rich put in that day. Was Jesus promoting small offerings as an ideal, or did he have something else in mind? One thing is sure, God is not impressed by the quantity or large amounts that may be donated. Otherwise, Jesus would have commended those big temple donors. But he was not impressed by their large offerings. Ellen G. White indicates God's criteria for offerings by saying that the value of the gift is estimated not by the amount, but by the proportion that is given and the motive that actuates the giver. Did you notice the word proportion? In Deuteronomy 16:17, we also read, "Each of you must bring a gift in proportion to the way the Lord your God has blessed you." That poor widow was commended because proportion is one of God's important criteria by which he estimates an offering, and she gave the highest proportion, 100%. As George Miller said, God judges what we give by what we keep, and she did not retain anything but decided to live by faith, trusting that God would provide for her in his goodness and power. Now, how do we decide how much we give as offering? While the tithe proportion cannot be altered, we may ask the Spirit to lead us in determining the percentage of our income that we will return to God as offerings. That percentage may be increased and will reveal how big our affection, trust, and gratitude are toward Him. Jesus is still not impressed by amounts of money, little or much, but He still values the spirit of sacrifice, which may be expressed by the poor and rich alike, according to the proportion given. As we bring our tithes and offerings, may we put our desires last and God first.